Don't you trust me?" Grandmamma raised one brow, in the way she always did when she wanted to badger others to her way of thinking. Mary seriously considered answering in the negative. Not that it would help. Grandmamma was a force of her own. Why else would Barham allow her to remain here, when she had a perfectly good dower house of her own at Bridgewater? "Most of the time," Mary answered, drawing the sentence out, though now wasn't one of them. "We've been very careful," her grandmother said, as calmly as if she were choosing a dinner menu, "to select a remote area where there are no important families." There was something very wrong about all of this. "May I ask who the owner is?" Her grandmother waved her hand, as if dismissing her question. "The less you know for time being, the safer you'll be if Gawain comes sniffing around. Besides," Eunice's already wide smile broadened, "I'll be with you acting as your companion. It will be such a lark." Mary stifled a groan. All the cousins had heard about Eunice's larks. She'd been the youngest and wildest of Grandmamma's children, and had apparently not outgrown her previous tendencies. Mary had to find a way out of this harebrained scheme. "Won't your children wonder where you are?" "Oh, after a while, I suppose." Eunice shrugged lightly. "But they'll think I'm with Mamma, and probably be happy I'm not around to corrupt their children." She took a sip of wine. "How Roger, the greatest rake in England, and on the continent, before our marriage, of course, and I ever managed to produce such dullards I shall never know." Those were also tales Mary and her brothers had grown up hearing, at least the ones mild enough to tell children. She never had understood how her aunt had been allowed to wed Uncle Roger. "I think that type of thing skips a generation." "One can only pray it is not gone forever," Eunice sighed. "So then," Grandmamma tapped her cane for at least the 4th time. Mary's fingers itched to grab the thing away and throw it in the fireplace. "It's decided. We'll leave early tomorrow morning." "That soon?" Mary had to stall them. Given just a little more time, she might be able to think of a better scheme. "It seems a little precipitous." "Better to get it done before you have a chance to change your mind." Eunice rose, smoothing out her skirts. "I must see to my packing." Mary suppressed her frustration. It was as if she were bashing her head against a stone wall. That actually might be more productive than conversing with her aunt and grandmother. She considered denying she had agreed to anything. Not that it would matter. The problem was they'd want an alternative, and she couldn't think of another course of action. Yet she wasn't stupid. Certainly something would come to her before she and her aunt actually reached wherever they were going, and the deception began. If anything went wrong, her life would be ruined. If only Grandmamma would see reason.